Hi friends. I am Julie. Welcome to the channel Bollywood King. Here in this channel I usually react to different interesting Shah Rukh Khan videos. Today I am going to watch interview with Shanti team. The team includes Shah Rukh Khan, Deepika Padukone, Arjun Rampal, Farah Khan. I hope you will enjoy the video. Let's start without losing any time.
Show.
Hello, I'm Vikram.
And I'm Swati. हमारे साथ हैं फराह खान, शाहरुख खान, दीपिका and Arjun Rampal.
The first question is something which has been asked for the entire period while we know that Om Shanti Om is coming on screen is why did you choose the 70s?
Shahrukh, would you like to answer that?
नहीं तूने फिल्म बनाई है तो you are responsible. मैंने कुछ भी नहीं किया इस फिल्म के अंदर.
passing the buck on to
मैं तो 70s में पैदा हुआ था दीपिका के साथ.
Deepika was born in 86.
मैं 79 में पैदा हुआ था 81 में. अर्जुन तो अभी पैदा ही नहीं हुआ. तो अभी we're trying to get him out.
कोई भी 70 के सवाल आपसे नहीं पूछे जाएंगे, सिर्फ उनसे पूछे जाएंगे.
क्यों? मैं सबसे बुरा लगता हूँ यहाँ पे. उल्लू के पट्टे.
I'm the eldest actually, technically.
So my question remains the same. Why the 70s?
Why not?
क्योंकि हमें कपड़े ढूंढने में इतनी परेशानी हुई.
क्यों? हमने तो पूरा रेंज शुरू किया है अभी 70s के कपड़ों का.
Exactly. Even देखिए ये जो मैंने शर्ट खरीदी है, खरीदते ही कॉलर श्रिंक हो गए. और आते ही आपने कहा
नहीं कॉलर श्रिंक नहीं हुआ, तेरी गर्दन मोटी हो गई. होता है ऐसा कभी विंटर्स में ऐसा हो जाता है.
From 70s because at least I don't know about Arjun and Deepika, but it was definitely Shah Rukh and my favorite kind of decade.
एक्चुअली 70s मैं बार बार ये सबको बता रहा हूँ और हमारा जो भी हिंदी सिनेमा का बाहर नाम लिया जाता है जो टर्म बॉलीवुड कहते हैं, एक्चुअली सारा वो जो सिनेमा लाउड किड्स बेल बॉटम्स अभी भी जैसे सेल्फ्रिजेस में या जो फारा ने एंड्रू लॉयड वेबर के साथ
मैंने एंड्रू लॉयड वेबर के लेटर हेड पे सिनॉप्सिस लिखा था.
देखा तो एक्चुअली जितना भी हमारा बाहर फॉरेन में या कहीं पर भी बॉलीवुड टर्म जो है और जेन्युइनली भी बॉलीवुड इज फॉर द 70s 60s वगैरह में बहुत सीरियस सिनेमा, डार्क ब्यूटीफुल वंडरफुल सिनेमा एंड 80s के अंदर थोड़ा सा खराब होने लग गया था और 90s में लव एंगल ज्यादा आया था. आई थिंक 70s व्हाट स्टैंड्स फॉर बॉलीवुड और कहीं ना कहीं पर ऐसा भी लगने लगा है अभी कि ये जो 70s का पीरियड है, द पीरियड ऑफ 70s इज कमिंग बैक. ऑफ कोर्स इफ यू वेयर दिस शर्ट एनी लॉन्गर इट विल गो आउट ऑफ फैशन. It is coming back.
Our favorite commercial movies, even now, all the classics are from 70s. Whether it's Sholay or Dawn or Trishul, Diwar, Amar Akbar Anthony, they're all 70s cinema. If you go to the 80s, you're not going to come up with even one great film that you're going to remember, unless you count Disco Dancer.
Yeah. No, but you know what happens is when you're growing up, I'm sure like when Deepika was growing up, so when you're post 10, 11 and when you sort of get into movies, which is a part of Indian culture, everyone watches Indian movies, so you sort of form so she would have seen 90s films more and would know that cinema. Similarly, when we were born in 60s, so late-ish,
the truth comes out finally.
So that time you grew up watching mid-70 films. We were old enough to understand that kind of cinema. It remained ingrained.
I think we were also, it's also I was born in the 70s. And my
होते ही ये फिल्म देखना शुरू कर
late 70s and
Late 70s.
but I think the coolest part was whenever we wore those clothes, it reminded us of our parents. I'm sure you guys must have seen pictures of your parents with the sideburns.
Like right now, you both are reminding me of my parents.
Yeah. So it's kind of a tribute to I think all our parents. The 70s was like a tribute to our parents. Yeah, a tribute to Bollywood and our
Actually, to our childhood and to their parents.
और ये जो फिल्म जो है हमने जो बनाई है, जो फारा ने जो कंसीव की थी, उसमें उसने 2007 में भी थी फिल्म. और नॉर्मली जो रीइनकार्नेशन फिल्म्स होती हैं उसमें पीरियड आज तक दुनिया में कोई भी रीइनकार्नेशन फिल्म में कैप्चर नहीं हुआ है. बहुत अच्छी फिल्म है, करण अर्जुन कर सब बहुत, मैं डिराइव नहीं कर रहा हूँ, लेकिन कभी भी जो पहले हुआ है वो कैप्चर नहीं हुआ. सो 2000 का अगर हम दिखा रहे हैं और 25-30 पहले साल की फिल्म दिखा रहे हैं तो लॉजिकली 70s हो गया. एंड दैट वाज वेरी एक्साइटिंग कि अरे 70s पीरियड भी दिखा सकते हैं जो हमने पले बड़े हुए हैं, मतलब पैदा हुए हैं और पले बड़े हुए हैं, बट द अदर पार्ट ऑल्सो वुड बी रियली नाइस. तो दोनों एक रेलेवेंस आता है. एक आजकल की जो नस्ल है उनको आज का पीरियड दिखेगा, प्लस ये सब फैशन में है किचन, यू नो, ऑल दीज काइंड ऑफ कलर्स एंड स्टफ, रेट्रोज एंड, तो वो भी आएगा पसंद. और जो नॉस्टैल्जिया है, अरे यार हम ऐसे ही कपड़े पहन के लड़कियों को पटाते थे, तो वो सब आएगा. So it had all things fell into place.
But our girls wearing clothes like this?
That's why I never had any girlfriend.
And believe me, a couple of women came up to me and said, "Let's go out, buy you good clothes." so
Yeah, like,
I have a
Get this shirt off
But I
immediately.
tell you,
get
you're
a
looking
shot
the
of
best
immediately.
you've ever looked in your life.
I swear, no.
I'm telling you, it suits you. You should just
You know
dress
what
like
this
this
happened to
always.
me? This-
I promise
Thank you
you.
so much.
Really,
Thank you so
really.
much.
When I remember wearing these clothes, I got into bed with a girl. She said the same thing. Let's go out and leave me outside.
अब क्योंकि बात कपड़ों की हो रही है और दीपिका जी काफी क्वाइट हैं, ये बताइए कि आपको कितना टाइम लगता था तैयार होने में?
2 hours.
That's it.
और दीपिका मोनोसिलेबिक आंसर्स देगी. डोंट थिंक ये भी आगे बताएगी कि 2 घंटे क्या करती
बेबी
थी. 2
नहीं है
hours.
इसलिए सिर्फ 2 घंटे लेते हैं. सेकंड फिल्म में वो 4
No, but that's also because Bharat, Doris, and Manish was so sure of what they were doing, and we had also done a look test before we started shoot.
And she used to get ready for fashion shows in 10 seconds backstage. So all helps.
आप लोगों को सबको विक्रम का कॉस्ट्यूम अच्छा लगा, मेरा कॉस्ट्यूम नहीं अच्छा लगा.
आपका कॉस्ट्यूम बहुत अच्छा.
बहुत अच्छा है.
Thank
That's
अब
why
बहुत
you're not
खूबसूरत
telling.
Thank you.
No, you're looking really, really nice, Swati.
Thank you very much.
Fantastic you're looking.
Thank you.
Really wonderful.
Okay, Deepika, these two were growing up during that time.
I just noticed that they are in Shah Rukh Khan's house.
He was born, as he says, in the late 70s. That time.
ये थोड़ा लंबा है ना.
You weren't born at that time, so what is the kind of research that went
It's
into
truly a
it?
period film.
Here's history for
So what is the kind of research that went into it? Did you watch movies? What did you do?
Yeah, I watched a couple of the old movies, but apart from
We
that,
gave her a bunch of movies
movies to watch.
to watch.
But apart from that, Farah had done half the research for me, and she already had looks and everything in place.
Farah
She had
didn't do
all-
half the research, she did most of the research. I still remember
No,
picking
I'll
up
tell
some
you one
clothes.
thing.
And one of the assistants told me that, I said, this sari, and she said, Amar Prem.
Yeah,
And then I said, this shirt, and she said, something else.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, she's
We
like,
had
yeah,
fun.
Farah has a note of all the movies.
Shah Rukh's clothes are all like
My
your
personal clothes?
No, not personal. The one Karan made for him in the film, they're all like that check suit which
Yeah.
he's wearing, which everyone thinks is
Nice.
don't know, not so nice, but
Fashion.
you're making it look cool. That's Rishi Kapoor's suit from Rafu Chacha. In Main Agar Kahun, what he's wearing, that's Rajesh Khanna from a movie called Mahachor.
Farah is the only one who could have made the 70s look. Because fashion-wise, she's so with the 70s.
I'm still in the 70s.
It is scary. I mean,
Yeah.
she knew exactly what color pants, had to wear a leather
Because
jacket.
Arjun, I'm still in 70s
turtleneck.
fashion mode.
It was fantastic. I
But
mean,
Farah did make the 70s look good because we never had a good-looking villain in
Of
the
course,
70s.
you had Vinod Khanna.
Vinod Khanna was turning from a villain
But
to
I
a
want to
hero
tell
after
you
some
that
time.
Arjun
No,
Gucci
by
was
the
Shah Rukh's
80s he
idea.
was in the ashram.
Yeah, that was Shah Rukh. I think that was his best idea in the film.
The
to give
movie.
you a
Yeah,
Moochie.
that was it.
Because that really made the look complete.
So beyond the Moochie and the look that was given to you, what else? What was the research?
And Shah Rukh started.
had to wear the clothes.
I want to tell you my favorite Shah Rukh contribution in the film is when he's slapping the tiger and saying naughty pussy, naughty pussy.
Who's
For me,
your
that's
daddy now?
More than the 13th role
No,
they put in the movie. That
But
is-
these guys asked me, they said, what's your favorite scene? And I said, when
Well,
Shah
I
Rukh
say naughty.
fights with the tiger. They said,
There's
a fight with the tiger.
A fought with
But
a
he's
tiger.
fought with the tiger.
That scene was really very funny.
So nobody knows that, but Shah Rukh's fought with the tiger.
Yeah, so please film देखिएगा क्योंकि बहुत दिनों के बाद मैंने टाइगर से लड़ाई की.
And then he's slapping the tiger and saying naughty
Slap him
pussy,
silly.
naughty pussy.
And the tiger goes meow.
Meow.
It actually does. We have put the sound effect.
You are starstruck in the first half of this movie, where you're absolutely in love with Deepika, the star, and Deepika, the person, and the way it is in that movie. So tell me, who was your, when you were growing up in the 70s, was there like a icon, Hema Malini, Zeenat?
All of them. Actually, I'm starstruck with her in both the halves of the film because she's so tall. First half में ऊपर वाला half, second half में नीचे वाला half, because you couldn't fit in one half into Sorry. But I used to love Hina Dawan, I used to love Parveen Babi. I still love them, Hema Malini and
Shah Rukh's love
Saira
is Saira
Banerjee
Banerjee.
and Mumtaz. I mean, once they came into the 70s and stuff. But I'm absolutely besotted and in love with all those heroines. Even now, and I say it without any fear, that given a chance, I would act with them wholeheartedly. They're beautiful, and I'm so sorry, and I apologize publicly. और ये हमारी गलती है, फारा और मेरी और हम सारी production के actually we could not get Zinat ji to participate in the song, and it's not that we overlooked, but timing गलत हो गया और हमसे बहुत बड़ी गलती हो गई. So that's the only thing missing in Om Shanti Om is Zinat Aman. She should have been there because we love her so much.
If you were to remake a 70s flick, which one would it be? I mean, if you guys were to all act in it.
We've already made it. हम Dawn कर चुके हैं.
Dawn, that I know. That's why my question.
शोले भी कर चुके हैं.
शोले का
आ चुके.
I like Arjun Rampal's laughter. It sounds very interesting.
I don't think I would want to remake any of the 70s. Because I think they were just fab, and unless you are like Dawn had a, you could make it really modern and you could make it Mission Impossible. But other than that, if you take a Diwar or a Trishul, it may look outdated today.
Yeah, but I think, am I right in thinking Gunmaster G9, Agent
That is
Vinod, that's
80s.
Okay, but वो बन सकती हैं.
Suraksha and Vardat.
Yeah, Suraksha was actually in 1979.
Remake. Somebody will be remaking it now.
Okay, that's good.
We should have kept it to ourselves.
Deepika, who's your favorite actor from the 70s?
From the 70s.
You can't say Shah Rukh.
Yeah.
Even though I act like.
You can't give one line answers.
Yeah.
I've really not watched too many films from the 70s. For me, Bollywood was about around the 90s when I started seeing Shah Rukh and Aamir and Salman. That's the generation that I've grown up in understanding cinema.
But did you realize once you started seeing all those movies that, damn, Dharmendra is so good looking, or Vinod Khanna or Shatrughan Sinha, the way he was still could pack that much punch into an, oh man, Cheno.
Yeah, but
That was really nice.
Yeah, very good.
एक बार और कर दे, please.
Oh my Cheno.
Very good, yeah. You're looking like Danny and sounding like Shatrughan.
Imagine. I mean, with this chair that has wheels, I actually look like Danny in Dhun.
Yeah, you do.
So yeah, so did you look at any of those?
बचपन से यही लाइन ये बोलती रहती है.
Rishi ji was around at that time, right?
Yeah. 73
He started 73, yeah.
Because a lot of people think that he looks like my dad, and I don't know, I just like the, I've seen a couple of his films. And,
So did your dad point out a couple of movies that you should watch?
oh, dad doesn't watch movies at all. He's not a movie buff.
Okay.
I can never discuss movies.
He's going to
with
become
dad.
one now. But
Yeah.
I can discuss sports, any sport with him, but movies never.
I realize she's not saying any more after this. You're waiting.
Like villain part of the 70s. What would you have to say about them if you were like to, say a research on these people, because you had to
I
act
think they
in
were
those
great.
kinds of-
I think the 70s were definitely unique, and they were complete originals. I think what was wonderful about all those characters are each one had their own style of speaking, of behaving, and all of that. So a lot of people ask me, did you research them and are you taking from any of those characters? I said the best way to take from them and learn from them is to keep your own style and make your own style. And that's what I think would be my contribution to Om Shanti Om as the bad guy, and the way it has been
Very
conceived
stylish.
is to bring my own style into a negative character. And I think that's what you learn from those characters, meaning from Amit ji to, they weren't villains, but I'm saying all the heroes to all the villains to, I think, Jeevan and all of them, they all had such a wonderful way of
I
speaking.
would say rather Vinod Khanna and
Vinod Khanna and all of them, they all had their own persona, their own style, their own mannerisms,
Actually,
their
the
own way of
genre of
speaking.
villains has died.
I'm Bam.
I think उसी जमाने में था और उस जमाने में इतना अच्छा था. I'm sure you can do that one also. सारा शहर मुझे लॉयन के नाम से जानता है.
I can't do that.
सारा शहर मुझे लॉयन के नाम से जानता है.
Even those are great villains. And Farah was very very clear कि जो हमारा विलन होगा वो एक तो खूबसूरत बहुत होना चाहिए, स्टाइलिश बहुत होना चाहिए. he should be someone that everyone really looks up to in every which way.
प्रेम नाम है मेरा, प्रेम चोपड़ा.
And बहुत elegant होना चाहिए. मतलब we really wanted someone like Clark Gable, Cary Grant, and then we found Arjun instead. But we were very clear कि जो villain होगा, and I'll just say it because see, Arjun is a little younger to me, 79. So I'll really honestly say, and I speak on behalf of Farah and the whole team, कि बहुत सारा इस फिल्म का दारोमदार जो है दीपिका पर है. I'm not shirking away from responsibility.
We have just put it on
नहीं, दारोमदार इस पे है. It's an important film for her, and it becomes more important for us that way, and a lot on Arjun. And believe you me, and I speak completely not as a producer, as an actor, or a friend, or a part of a family that they are, but I truly speak as just a layman who's watching the film. Both of them have excelled, and especially Arjun, क्योंकि बहुत आसानी से because एक तो hero है. Arjun has always been a hero. He was reluctant. He was very wary of getting into this character. बट फारा ने उससे बहुत बात किया, डिस्कस किया, एंड हर
I think you also had a
हर कदम पे
we took him in Shah Rukh's bathroom and just after that it was fine.
But it really is what he's done is really marvelous in the film.
Yeah,
really
also because there is no role model
Role
for
model
him
नहीं
to
है.
base it on, you know, he's never ever done something
So you picked
like
him up,
this
but
before.
but why did you, as in?
Because his personality more
Like
than anything
he's
else to
Clark
begin
Gable
with.
and-
No, and I tell you, they both have really guided me through it. I mean, it was a difficult character for me to play because I don't know anybody like that. I don't hang out with people like that.
Nor do we actually.
Thanks.
And Farah and Shah Rukh have researched this character.
No, I think also for
But
Arjun,
they
what
really
was
gave me
difficult
some-
was the pitch of Om Shanti Om
Yeah.
was a bit slightly more than he's ever done before. He's normally underplaying, or he's doing a movie which is slightly more subtle, or you know. So for him to get into that, it had
actually,
to be.
So does he have dialogues like मेरा plane अभी थोड़ी देर में उड़ने वाला है?
No, sorry, this is not that kind of
मेरा
movie.
प्लेन अभी थोड़ी देर में उड़ने वाला है.
थोड़ी देर में उड़ने वाला है, जैसे ये बॉम्ब फटेगा, मेरा प्लेन उड़ जाएगा. and all that.
It's not a remake of a 70s movie. The story
नहीं,
is very modern
हमारी
and
फिल्म
nice
स्पूफ
and-
नहीं है. ये बहुत सीरियसली,
Yeah.
मतलब it's just a
It's a
period.
story,
I mean,
just
it's
a
not कि
period in
हम
70s.
जोधा अकबर पे मजाक उड़ा देंगे. It is, हम बिलीव करते हैं, हम उस दशक के हैं और हम काम कर रहे हैं उसके अंदर, और उसमें लोग एंजॉय करें.
Thanks very much.
दूसरी बात ये भी है कि the way Arjun plays his character, Deepika, good looking people always underplay, they don't need to. Ugly people like me and Farah, we are over the
We
top.
have
Oh my god. What did he just say? I love him so much.
thanks for
So
putting
somewhere,
me in a category.
thanks. So हमने हमारा बीच में कहीं पर एक मिलाप और मिलन हुआ है. And I really say it. I just say it not as a producer
So
or an
also,
actor.
I think for us, we make a bit of the movie is a bit high energy. It's not people are not sitting and talking like that. It's everyone is high energy. If you see the songs, if you see the scene, if you see Shah Rukh in the cowboy fight, you'll think it's in shot in 12 frames.
And also दीपिका की इंट्रोडक्शन लाइन फिल्म के अंदर जो है इतनी खूबसूरत है कि मुझे कुत्ते कमीने मुझे भगवान के लिए छोड़ दे. कौन सी हीरोइन फिल्म इंडस्ट्री में इंट्रोड्यूस हुई है फर्स्ट टाइम डेब्यू. She speaks, कुत्ते कमीने मुझे भगवान के लिए छोड़ दे.
And then the villain says.
And that is not, and I clarify it to the whole of the country. This line is not directed towards any cricketer.
Oh my god. Shah Rukh Khan is unstoppable. He teased Deepika for cricketers, she did it, I think.
So that was. We're all.
A good joke, man, no?
Yeah,
Very good. And how smoothly it came out. Like, zoom.
So it would be a really difficult task to manage like say a cast of 250 people all looking 70s ki,
Not at all.
where you might say okay there's one.
Yeah,
probably-
it was not difficult, but yeah, you have to be vigilant. I mean, at all times. I would be checking. All the junior artists would be standing in a line, and I'd be checking their shoes and their watches and
Yeah, it's very easy, I think, from Farah, her job is so difficult because the 70s, like if you see the way you guys are dressed up for the 70s right now in this kind of an ambience, you all look out of place. So it looks like fancy dress.
You know, look out of place in any kind of ambience.
You know, so it looks like fancy dress, and it's a very fine line when you're in the 70s period that it should not look. And I think the whole thing, the art direction, the decor, the cars, the look, you know,
actually, हम लोग because you know we are easygoing people, all of us, including Farah. She doesn't seem so right now, but she's very easygoing, and it's a difficult job. मैंने परसों एक्चुअली खुद अपनी मेकिंग देखी, मैंने देखी नहीं थी, और आई सडनली रियलाइज्ड, यू नो, इतने लोग हैं, और शी इज नॉट सपोज टू बी अ आउट ऑफ प्लेस कैरेक्टर. शी इज अ ब्यूटिफुल हीरोइन इन द फिल्म. ही इज नॉट सपोज टू बी अ वॉन्की विलन. आई एम ऑल्सो सपोज टू बी अ रोमांटिक हीरो. तो मैं इडियोटिक नहीं लग सकता. यू नो, समवेयर एक अट्रैक्शन होना चाहिए कि यार ये नॉर्मल लोग हैं. To be able to get that fine line, जो अर्जुन कह रहा है, बहुत मेहनत लगती है. और we've not made a big thing about it, mainly because फारा को एक तो knowledge बहुत है, and एक eye for detail है, और एक natural instinct है फारा का. Even while we're doing choreography, कभी कभार फारा will certainly say, नहीं, this is not looking right on this hero. Many a times, if she's doing a step or he's, ये ठीक नहीं, एक instinct है फारा का. So I think all that really helped, but very very difficult job.
I think in the first 5 minutes you'll forget.
ये 70s है ये. You become part of that.
At the first you may react to Shah Rukh's look or sideburns, but then everybody is like that. So it's really like a period.
And real time. It looks real.
So the characters are real. They are not, unless of course Kiran is an amalgamation of 70s mothers.
तू एक दिन जरूर हीरो बनेगा, ये मेरा दिल कहता है, एक माँ का दिल कहता है.
अरे भाड़ में क्या माँ का दिल, माँ. उसके अंदर भी हम बड़ा क्लियर बताते हैं कि हाफ द टाइम हम स्ट्रगलिंग आर्टिस्ट फैमिली है, तो हम लोग एक्टिंग करते हैं. We wanna be actors. And when we speak normally, then it's normal. कि बम्बई में बम्बई आके ए छोड़ना, they talk normally, but most of the time they want to keep acting क्योंकि yearning है उनका एक्टर बनने का, और बेचारे बने नहीं हैं. You know, it's a struggle for all these people, जो जितने भी श्रेयास तलपड़े, myself, किरण, हम लाइफ के ड्रीम है कि हम स्टार बन जाएं. मेरा बाप भी जूनियर आर्टिस्ट था. We all wanting, and it's a very, somehow it's very touching.
बस एक जूनियर आर्टिस्ट की नौकरी करते करते मर जाऊंगा मैं, पिताजी की तरह.
Farah called everyone from the junior artist character, I like to call them character artist family of the 70s, and they participated in the filmmaking process so much so, and with so much love, that they even touched up the hair because they knew how to look.
They were most
exactly
beautiful. It was very touching.
They were so excited, all aunties from the 70s and all, to be back wearing the bouffants and the flower and the hair and the pink.
And they knew how it's done.
And because I think because of those faces, you get
the feeling.
You get the reality. I mean, in that premiere sequence,
yeah,
when I was watching the people behind,
you know, when I raise my hand and all, really nice. All
There's a woman who keeps painting also. Yeah.
Really sweet.
So if we came to you, you would not have given us a part? No, not dressed like this. Okay. And me, I would get a side role. आप मुझे एक passing का shot दे दो.
Your hair would have to change.
Yeah.
That would be fine.
But can you do any other actor, take off on any other actor apart from Shatru Sahab?
No, actually.
Maybe then she'll consider.
Actually not really. I mean, I tried doing Ajit, which I failed miserably.
Danny sir?
Danny.
That's a song you sang?
Danny Amol Palekar. Get out of Amol Palekar.
Sorry. What was the song he sang?
सुन सुन कसम से लागो तेरे कदम से ना उलझ रे हमसे तू चली जा तू चली जा.
That's it.
तू चली जा.
गा के सुना?
तुमने पूरा नहीं गाया, तभी तो तू चली जा तक ही मैं. Okay, now let me sing.
कसम से
ना
हमसे तू चली जा
ना उलझ रे हमसे तू चली जा तू चली जा.
Something
Very good, yeah.
Something like that.
Multi-talented.
But I'm sure he sings. You can sing, I think.
Yeah, he can.
Upbeat.
That's how he earns actually. He sings for us at NDT.
Sing a song for us, please. Sing a song from Om Shanti Om, please.
Not a
But you'll have to know, but
Please not the.
she's the one there, na? Sir, look at her and sing.
इधर देखना नहीं. मैंने कहा जब तक फिल्म रिलीज नहीं होगी दीपक की तरफ कोई नहीं देख सकता सिवाय मेरे
ठीक है.
और अर्जुन के.
But you guys all have to join in.
100%.
Yeah.
How does it start?
Which one do you want to sing? That one?
Ajab see. How does it start? Yeah.
आँखों में तेरी.
हाँ. I'm the only one singing.
I know, I'm just giving you support.
आँखों में तेरी अजब सी. Wait.
सुर गलत हो गया.
हाँ.
मैं गाऊं? हाँ. Okay, thank you. Prepared.
Prepared.
1, 2, 3, 4.
आँखों में तेरी अजब सी अदाएं हैं.
आँखों में तेरी अजब सी अदाएं हैं.
दिल न जाने वो कब
Okay.
ये तेरी वो अदाएं हैं. At least I got the story right.
You have to join it.
At least I got the story
One
right.
line, let me join you.
Which movie song was this?
Sorry.
The first line was up.
The feeling was there. The words were not.
Vikram, get
टोन
out.
ही नहीं मिल रहा, टोन ही नहीं मिल
We'll
रहा.
leave it. We'll find
आंखों
it
में
after
तेरी
the show.
अजब सी. Anyway, you sing, we'll sing worse than you. So sing. आंखों में तेरी अजब सी अदाएं हैं. दिल को बना दे जो पतंग सांसें ओ तेरी वो अदाएं. हवाएं है.
हवाएं हैं.
पतंग और अदा कैसे जाएगी? पतंग के साथ.
Oh yeah.
How wonderful. Shah Rukh Khan sang a song.
That's your favorite line also, the patang one.
दिल को बना दे जो पतंग सांसें ये तेरी वो हवाएं हैं.
There are 4 people here who have dimples,
Yeah.
including Vikram.
उसके तो जाते ही नहीं है. लगे रहते हैं चुप के ऐसे. ये भी शॉपर स्टॉप से लेकर आया क्या डिम्पल?
नहीं ये साथ में नहीं ये बचपन के 70s के हैं.
Free shirt.
Yeah. And I'm elder to you. If you're 79, I'm 76.
No, I'm 72.
Oh.
So respect.
Now the truth comes out. And we were just singing, we were talking about the music. Tell me, what is it about the 70s music that has enamored you?
I think our favorite music is 70s.
Yeah.
Unless Shah Rukh is 50s and 60s, where he really likes old Devanand songs.
Some Devanand songs, but yeah.
But I
70s
think
is
we've
something
grown
that
up
you all
on
know.
R.D. Burman and LP songs and.
So what would be like your favorite movie with musical which had the 70s songs?
Yeah, I am an R.D. Burman fan, but for this movie, I really heard a lot of LP.
Okay.
Because I normally hear a lot of music to. It helps me in writing scenes or, visualizing what to do.
So do you think Vishal Shekhar have done justice?
I think
to
they've done
Shanti?
more than that. I think they've done a fab job.
Yeah, so did you call them and you discuss that this is the kind of thing that you
Yes.
want, or they?
And actually, I wanted them because I could have taken somebody little elder and who would be, but it would be cliched 70s music. I knew these guys will give a new twist.
Also, they didn't want to work with us, people who were elder.
Yeah, and also Vishal Shekhar were much cheaper than the others.
These are the only ones who agreed at the price we were offering.
No, I think this is their best album. It was very convenient because they were always here, and whenever I wanted, 8 in the morning, 12 in the night, this was their project. This was their biggest project. So it was not one of their projects.
Making them sound unemployed.
No, sorry. No, but they left all the other work for those 3 months where they were
really
with us.
sweet.
They gave up all other work and they concentrated on this.
We're very excited to see the movie, and as a viewer, I want to know which is the first shot you can see the film.
The first shot was of Shah Rukh and Shreyas, which comes in the promo, where he's asking where they are in that. Shreyas is in this shirt,
Yeah.
and Shah Rukh's in the white jacket, and he asked Shreyas, "मैं hero बनूंगा ना?"
माँ भी यही कहती कि मैं जरूर हीरो बनूंगा. अबे केशव मुखर्जी की माँ भी उससे यही कहती होगी. माओ के तो दिल्ली कुछ ऐसे होते हैं यार.
I believe you've also made Vishal act in the film.
Everybody is acting in the film, including Deepika Padukone.
That is the credit.
Yeah.
That is the credit roll part. You shoot your credit roll.
No, not credit roll.
Except the main artist, everybody else is acting. And really well. मतलब हम लोगों ने पूरी acting की है, बाकी सब लोग
Also,
अच्छे
they were
acting.
free and they were there. We didn't have to pay them. So there's Vishal, then there's a cameraman, an art director, Deepika Spot Boy.
So what did
driver.
Vishal do?
Huh?
Prem.
My driver, everybody.
Sterling performances, really. अभी वो तो हम जब अभी मैं किसी के साथ बैठा था और मुझे बोल रहे थे कि आप इतना चीजें दिखा रहे हैं, गाने दिखा रहे हैं. तो आई कीप टेलिंग देम पिक्चर अभी बाकी है. जो अच्छे पोर्शंस है फिल्म के वो अभी बाकी हैं. अभी हमने प्रोमोज में नहीं दिखाया.
पिक्चर अभी बाकी है. हाँ
just about started the dialogue promos.
हाँ,
But
लेकिन
that
वो सब-
also they're just little.
सब अच्छे
I mean, the
इमोशंस
tip of the iceberg.
दूसरे लोगों के साथ हैं जितने भी टेक्नीशियंस हैं उन्होंने ज्यादा अच्छी एक्टिंग की है फारा ने बहुत अच्छी एक्टिंग की है मनी हमारे कैमरामैन जो हैं उन्होंने बहुत अच्छी की नकुल जो साउंड
Actually,
रिकॉर्डिस्ट
you realize when you take people that everyone can act if you're given a chance.
Yeah.
Not taking away from y'all, but and they were told to act badly.
For
and
only in a 70s film. अगर तू relevant picture
हाँ,
बनाएगी
of course not. Yeah.
there would be a problem. I mean, and I question your acting too. Yeah, we'll not get into that.
And of course, we've kept the last for the. We want to make sure people are sitting in their seats right till the end. So the last, I think, second last shot of the film is Gauri being introduced on screen.
I mean, that's the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah.
ये अच्छा, अभी भी तुम्हें ठीक लग रहा है अब दिखा दो.
Sheriff's role fixation. I mean, the first movie also had.
It's not a fixation. It's just that the first movie I wanted to do it. I thought it will be fun and no one's ever done it.
फारा को ऐसा लगा था कि इसके बाद इसको चांस नहीं मिलेगा पिक्चर बनाने का, तो उसने कर दिया. और हर पिक्चर के बाद फारा को ऐसे ही लगता है, तो वो कहते जल्दी से अपना कैमरा
this time,
जब फारा शॉट लेती है, she's like never before.
and never. But you should always make your movie like you're never going to make another movie again.
But how's Farah on the sets? Is she?
Lovely and lovely.
Yeah.
How's Farah on the set?
How's Farah on the sets?
The sets are very good. It's now this very
You
before
can't
the
prompt them. How is Farah on the sets?
Farah is insanely good on the
Yeah,
sets.
I'm really
She's
good.
amazing. She's
Shah Rukh
great
Khan, don't
energy.
give him that look.
And we had-
I'm very good. It's off.
Thank you. Look at
Okay.
It's offset that I'm a problem.
And
On
these
the
two
set, I'm
people
very
here,
good.
sitting here, are the most energized people in the industry. So you can imagine the energy, which is extremely contagious on the sets. And that's why from me, who used to speak really slowly, I started speaking really fast now.
He's talking a lot more, even in the interview
See,
today.
very good.
तू अभी तक बात नहीं कर रही है, तू बात कर अभी, चल बोल.
Deepika will talk now.
Deepika ji, हमें
Om
अपनी
Shanti Om
दोस्त के
Part 2 में ये बात करेंगे.
Ask Deepika about her first love scene with Shah Rukh
बारे में. First love scene with Shah Rukh. Wow.
Love scene with Shah Rukh.
in the Paris street one where you told him.
Yeah,
you were
but for
12 years
me, that
old.
I was not like close enough. For me, the best one was when we were in that globe.
Globe.
Yeah.
अच्छा,
अंदर से कोई बात
Kabhi that's why so many retakes. So happy. You still have it, huh?
क्या?
You still have that charm.
Yeah, baby.
Shahrukh, now it's your turn. How is she on the sets?
जी फारा इज फैमिली एंड फ्रेंड, तो मुझे थोड़ा सा बायस लगता है कि मैं कुछ भी उसके बारे में बोलूं. मैं अच्छा ही बोलूंगा कि वो बहुत अच्छी है, काम करती है, झगड़ा भी करती है, whatever she does. I mean, finally I tell Farah also this, when you are truly talented and truly reaching the level of being a genius, people outside should say it, not the people who are so close to you.
No one outside is saying it. I'm not telling her.
That I said that when you're truly a genius.
Wow. How smoothly he switched to the joke.
Please control yourself.
So where do you want to take this? I mean, you made Main Hoon Na, you made Om Shanti Om. They're all celebrating life. They're celebrating the 70s. You've said Main Hoon Na was about the 70s, and this is
Not
about.
really. Main Hoon Na was a very modern film.
It's very-
just
very
that
Bollywood, but,
he was from the 70s.
So where do you plan to take this now? I mean, will the next Farah film also be?
No, I think we have to stop now. With Suraksha and Grandmaster G9 was a good idea.
है ना?
Yeah,
वो
I
कर
think,
सकते हैं.
yeah.
But actually what happens is all my director friends and family, उनको ऐसा लगता है मैं बुढ़ा होता जा रहा हूँ. So Farah found that excuse कि उसको 70s में
What problem?
मैं हूँ ना मैं
So that's not
आदि
true.
मुझको बुढ़ा बना देता है.
Please, I want to tell you of all.
मेरी शादी वादी करा के 6 बच्चे देता है. They are still trying. They are clutching at the last straws of my youth. अभी ये 70s में करेंगे तो ठीक है, लोग समझेंगे यंग है यार, चलो निकल जाएगा. So
That's
this is
not
their
true.
time.
I want to tell you of all his directors. I think for me, I always see him as the ultimate hero. I want to see him do action. I know I want to see him rescue the girl. I don't want to see him sitting and crying through the movie somewhere. So I
Basically,
always
she wanted to undress him.
yeah. Also,
Which he has
I
done.
think he's really sexy. I
Arjun Rampal देखना चाहती
in a
हूँ.
sisterly way, I'm saying that. So I mean,
In your stage, you can only be a sister right now.
oh Madhuri.
Nobody is gonna make no fuss at you, baby.
So I think I like to project him. I mean, I don't think any of his male directors would make him do a Darde Disco and make him look like so hot and get so
That
excited.
is totally
Get
his doing.
and get so excited
That's
about
got nothing to do
throwing
with
water on
you,
him.
Farah.
Huh?
It is
But he has
not
said that
that
he
you
won't
will
agree. He did it only
feel hot because
No,
what
he's
that
looking
was
hot, but it's like
shot me
It's like
like that.
Ramu shooting his heroine.
Especially when you're in the 70s stage, if you look at the 70s cinema where the heroes were absolutely.
But his body language in the 70s is completely different
Also,
from his
वो हमने शूट कर
2007.
लिया था, तो इसलिए एक्चुअली मेरे को एज एन एक्टर मैं सच शो ऑफ नहीं करना चाह रहा, बट लोग ऐसा बोलते हैं हमने अपनी फिल्म के लिए फिजिकल अपीयरेंस. Like I said, this whole team is quite off the cuff. We don't want you to feel filmmaking is a difficult thing. It's not rocket science. We don't want you to feel that. It is difficult. And as an actor also, मैं ये नहीं बोलना चाहता कि हमने ऐसा मालन ब्रांडो ने किया था ऐसा. But 100% for me as an actor, 70s में I am not looking physically like this. So instead of putting a muchi on or just a little change, I have made sure physically I feel different and I look really different in 70s and 2007.
Also his acting, his attitude, his body language, everything is different in the 70s.
As an actor, it feels very fulfilling to do that. When you see a film, Om Shanti Om inshallah does well, it's not about the money, it's not about the commerce. It's basically that it has part of all of us. Some good parts, some sad parts, some nice parts, some bad parts. But it's all part of us. And that's the offering we do. And, मैं कई बार पढ़ता हूँ, आप लोग भी बोलते हैं, but now one accepts it, it's okay, because everybody's got a job to do. But it is very, very heartfelt, this film, specifically for all of us. It matters to her, it matters to him, it matters to me a lot, it matters to Farah. So we are on a threshold right now, where we really pray to God and everyone that, hope you like this part of our lives that we're offering right now.
Before we end this lovely discussion, I mean, your movie is releasing now, and it's heartfelt that it should do like magnificently well and everything. But you guys have to now please sing for our audiences.
And you think that will help it do well?
Shah Rukh sang. We can at least end it in a very nice and
So
soothing
before we
note.
do that, NDTV, your 70s show rocks. But thank you so much for bringing that era back on television, taking it closer to people. लोगों के दिलों के करीब आप लेके जा रहे हैं. और आपका जो 70s शो है फैंटास्टिक है. उसमें स्वाति बहुत अच्छी हैं. उसके अंदर ऑफ कोर्स थापा साहब तो कमाल है. और मुझे बहुत अच्छा इनका पूरा जो प्रेजेंटेशन है बहुत वंडरफुल है. So thank you NDTV for the 70s show. I think it's absolutely rocking and we love the show. I was doing prayers the other day with my family for Diwali, and strangely the only thing that is repeated most often in that prayer is Om Shanti Om. So happy Diwali to everyone and Om Shanti Om.
Shah Rukh Khan didn't miss the opportunity to thank the channel and mention presenters. And what he said about all his directors finding him old was very funny. I think even today none of his directors find him old at all, and they shouldn't, because Shah Rukh Khan never gets old. And I pray he never will. The interview was nice and fun. I loved the conversation very much. Especially Arjun Rampal and Shah Rukh Khan were very funny. When I see Shah Rukh Khan's enthusiasm and passion in these interviews, I feel so happy that the movie was a blockbuster. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you.